Hi Scorpio, this is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and I'm here to give you your general yearly forecast for 2020. So for the coming year. This is for a general forecast for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And it's for January through December of next year. The year 2020. Remember, general means it won't resonate with every one of you. So take whatever messages you can from this reading / forecast and leave the rest, okay? There are 2 rows. Top row is January to June. Bottom row is July through December, okay? Each row or each month has 2 cards in it, so each pile has 2 cards. And that's because in my readings I do what's going on around you and what's going on within you. So for each month, we're going to see what's going on around you and what's going on inside of you. What are you thinking about? How are you feeling? Okay. Starting with January, it looks like a victory type of month. You're entering the new year having paid some karmic debt. Karma's playing out in some way. So you're either moving forward or you're learning some lessons. Okay. What I'm seeing here is with the 6. 6 is my number about lessons, and you're thinking about reaping harvest. So I do feel like a victory in some aspect of your life is going on here. You're definitely thinking about success, good things. You're learning the lessons, so you could be thinking about the lessons you've learned. It's a great way to kick off the new year. Beautiful energy. So you're starting the new year with a bang. The Wheel of Fortune definitely is fate and luck and opportunities knocking on your door. It's forward movement, and it's typically a very rapid forward movement. So you've got opportunities coming in. There's some sort of reaping of rewards here that is on your mind. So you're thinking about exactly what you're seeing going on in your day-to-day during the month of January. So beautiful. A victory month in January. What a great way to start off the new year. As you walk into February, you've got a new start on your plate. This could be a new start in love or business. Pretty much any aspect of your life, truly, with a general reading. This Ace of Wands has to do with being very passionate. But there's a new start knocking on your door in February, and it could absolutely have to do with January. January could be setting you up for February. And you're thinking about how probably this new start is allowing you to get out of a tough situation. So you're nostalgic some, I think, in February. You're thinking about what you're leaving behind and how you're getting out of where you were and moving forward. We have an airliner rolling through a thunderstorm, or coming out of a thunderstorm, should I say, with this 3 of Swords here. And I'm really feeling like it was a challenging situation. So whatever the new start is, it has you thinking about what you've left behind. And I'm feeling a sense of happiness just sitting here reading this for you, Scorpio. So I do feel like whatever challenging aspect it was, this new start here is going to make you very happy to leave it all behind. As you walk into March, I'm messing all these cards up. Okay, well, we'll get to them. As you walk into March, it looks like we've got some changes on deck. So we've started off pretty good when we enter definitely a time of changes. Possibly with the 5 of Cups, this affects you pretty emotionally. This could be in any aspect of your life. But it does have you getting in touch with source energy. Here is a man, and he is on his hands he's on his knees and he's praying. I do feel like whatever's going on, it could be causing you some heartache, or at the very minimum, some emotional discomfort. But for many of you, I'm feeling the tie-in with this 3 of Swords here. So whatever's going on at the end of February, towards the end, I feel like it rolls over into March. your mind again on a new beginning, yet the cards have flipped in a way. So you're thinking about a new beginning, a successful new beginning. You're trying to dream big at this time. It's this card is saying you're thinking about knowledge or going back to school. You could be thinking about traveling, your work. Really, it could be any type of success in any aspect of your life, or work in any aspect of your life, or a new start in any aspect of your life. And you're thinking about it. It's on your mind as you work through this Five of Cups during the month of March. So March is about changes, and these changes are going to affect you emotionally. And at the same time, you've got your mind on a new start. As you go into April, and April is the big change. April, there's no going back. This is your sign, your card coming out in April. This is the Death card, ruled by Scorpio. It's all about the end of a chapter, the end of one way of life. So something's definitely, indelibly changed. You cannot go back. You cannot live that way anymore. You've entered a new chapter and a new way of doing something in your life. This could be in any aspect, so keep that in mind. But death is definitely big changes, and it just means that normal, whatever was normal, is gone. It's death to the old way, and it's the start of something new. So this releases you from any obligations in the past, and it allows you to move forward. Okay, and your mind is on jumping into it. Okay, so here with the changes, you've got the Fool card. So you're thinking about jumping into it. You're thinking about these new beginnings. You're thinking about the adventure, the risk, the potential. You're thinking about wanting to fix an old situation and trying to make it better so you can start again. Or you're looking at your situation and seeing how you're mending it so you can move forward. See, this new beginning, it could definitely be in any aspect. And this card is saying you just can't continue to do the same thing you've been doing. You now have to mend that boot, which is what he's doing, so you can move forward in a different way. See, the sole on his boot is gone, and he's mending it so he can continue traveling on that boot, using that boot. But the boot will never be the same again because he had to fix the original sole. So, whatever journey this is, I feel like for many of you, it's going to be a continuation of one you've been on for a long time already. So, in some aspect of your life, big change. You're going to move forward in your life, forever changed in how you act in your life in that aspect come April. And I feel like it's coming up to it, starting at the end of February. Excuse me, I feel a sneeze coming on. I apologize. Moving into May, it looks like you're going within. So May, I feel, is going to be a very introspective month, introverted month for you, Scorpio, with the Hermit. Now, do recognize we've got major arcanas, so these are big months, okay? You've already got 3 major arcanas. Whenever we have a major arcana, it indicates it's going to be a bigger than average month, and minors is just a normal month. Okay, so you're going quiet in May. You're going inside. You could be focusing on yourself, on healing, on your spiritual journey. But this card is just saying, Scorpio, when it comes to what's going on in your life, all the answers you need are going to be within you, within your connection with your higher power, source energy, and it asks you to go there to get the guidance you need. Know you're being divinely guided, or can be divinely guided if you only ask, And to trust your gut at this time, because it's leading you in the right direction. So whatever those little spidey senses of yours or your instincts are saying to do, do that. You can always double check with source energy, your higher power, to see if they are congruent. And you're focused on a new beginning. You're focused on caring for yourself, caring for your children, caring for those that you love, your family. Here with the Queen of Cups, this is definitely your energy. So you're definitely feeling emotional this month. Quietly so, though, with the Hermit. I don't think you're speaking out about any of the changes you're working through or going through. Your mother could be on your mind at this time. I'm feeling really Empress feeling here. Like, for some of you, it could be that you're thinking about your unborn children or some project. Your family, you could be very caring and nurturing at this time. And because whatever changes are happening might make you feel like you need answers. And in the progress of the change, you might feel extra protective over yourself and those around you that you care about, your family. So I do feel like you're feeling emotional and protective and nurturing in May, as well as quiet as you work through finding answers for your new journey. Going into June, we're seeing forward movement. So there's movement of some kind. Going to be different for different ones of you. This card is a victory card. So this could be moving from house to house, city to city, home to home. This could be physically moving into a new space. It could be buying a new car. So some of you are getting a new vehicle this year. Getting a new home this year. This could be movement in a job. So you could be moving up the ranks, moving up the ladder. Definitely moving forward in your spirituality. This card can represent an upgrade energetically in regards to your spirituality, as well as staying very balanced. Okay? I do feel like you're definitely trying to stay positive as you move through these changes with the Five of Cups. This card is this card in traditional tarot. So once again, you're walking away from something, or something walked away from you, or you're thinking about just staying as positive as you can as you work through the changes. Okay, because it's 5 and 5s indicate changes. And so you are working through them. You are moving. This is movement. So there will be movement. For some of you, it's travel. Some of you are going on trips, vacations, okay, come June. It'll be your reality. This is what's going on around you. Okay? But there's some type of moving. If it isn't travel, it's other types of moving. Moving forward in relationships. Moving forward in your work, or with money, or with some creative project. Or you could really physically be moving home, or moving in to get a new job, or get a new car, or get a, new anything. There's movement towards it. And it's a victory card. Because it's something you've wanted or needed for some time. And you're very balanced at this time. So June seems like a pivotal month in terms of changes. As well as April here. Then you will roll into July, and we've got the Star card, which off the top can indicate healing. You could be healing yourself. It also indicates a wish come true. So some of you are getting a heart's or a soul's wish come true as you dream big. This is the High Priestess here with it. Or, no, this is the Empress. Excuse me. Same thing. Not the same thing as High Priestess. Same thing as... No, it's not. But this is the... These cards feel the same to me. So I'm really feeling like whatever you were thinking about back in May, Scorpio, you're once again at it, trying to birth something new into your life, okay? And I see it happening here with the Star card. This could be in any aspect of your life. You are divinely guided. So there is a spiritual aspect to this card. Being divinely guided, needing to stay balanced. So for 2 months now, we've been talking about balance. Stay balanced, stay grounded. The Hermit is being divinely guided. The Star is being divinely guided. You could be dealing with an Aquarius here, with a Cancer in June, and with a Virgo in May, and a Scorpio yourself in April. Again, this is 2 major arcana, so I really feel like July is going to be a big month of changes here, okay? That's how it will differ from April. You're dreaming big, you're putting out seeds for harvest, and you're manifesting like a magician, Scorpio, come July. I think for some of you, you're thinking about the new beginning that you've brought in, because this is the Star card can indicate a new start. Okay, a wish is being granted. This is definitely a card that indicates you're on the right path, and it's time to make plans for the long term. This is a prosperous new beginning, and it just asks you to let your intuition guide you, and know that your spiritual guides or source energy or angels are divinely with you now as well. So, new starts, wishes coming true in July. Absolutely beautiful reading. As well as, like I said, healing as well. Some of you could be healing and planning for a new start, or thinking about the new start, okay? Because this is a card as well. The Star is definitely a card also about your spirituality and healing. As we walk into August, it's all about fairness. Being just, fair. Karma. Getting the answers you need. I do feel like you're going to find the answers. The answers are going to be given. Anything that was cloaked or hidden from you is going to come out in August. If you're needing answers or wanting answers, you're going to find them in August, or they're going to be given to you. Any legal proceedings going on at this time, any tests you're going through, they're going to work out in your favor. Judgments will come out in your favor. And you're planting seeds. You're thinking about your future here with the Three of Wands. You're thinking about starting anew. And you're planting positive seeds. You're planting seeds for your future. So this is a prominent time for manifestation, as well as July. So be careful in July and August about what you dwell on most, Scorpio. Because if you are in a period of manifestation, remember the things you think of most are what you're going to manifest. So July and August feel very big in terms of manifesting, in terms of planting seeds for your future. So make sure you plant those positive seeds, okay? Outwardly, answers. You could be dealing with a Libra at this time. Definitely, if you have legal things going on, they're going to work out in your favor. Karmic debt also paying off here. You're gonna find things again are opening up, being unveiled for you to move forward again. So answers, karmic justice, and planting seeds, so manifestation, are big as you then move into September and a brand new start. And I feel all the seed planting could have brought in this new start. with the Ace of Swords. This is a victory card. It's the only victory amongst the aces. Why? Because swords are the most challenging to work through when you get swords cards. So once you've made it to this Ace of Swords, you're a victor. And this sword, this new beginning, it releases you from all ties that bind. It severs those ties and allows you to start afresh, start anew. So come September, you're starting a new chapter in your life. And I feel like you feel passionate and victorious about it. And with the King of Wands here, I feel like you know what you're doing. You're feeling stable. You're feeling definitely happy. You could be working a lot. This is the card of a business owner, an entrepreneur. But you're very strong. You're very outspoken. This is definitely you at your finest. The king, nobody knows more than the king. So in terms of your talents or your work or some aspect of your life, you very much know what you're doing. And you're passionate and outspoken about it. Here, I feel like you're introverted. You're allowing your guides to help you work through. And for some of you, I just got the message that you're launching something new. So for some Scorpios, it seems September is going to be a launch month for some business or project, creative endeavor. There's something new on your mind, some launch, something new. So, congrats with that. I think you've been working on it for some time. Beautiful. You're very passionate about it. It's a creative endeavor, or this could be a new start even in relationships. You could be thinking about this new beginning within a relationship as well. Relationship's been a bit troubling, Scorpio, whoever this resonates with. So you're really contemplating this new beginning greatly. You see how he's sitting there with a cup of coffee? Yeah. As you walk into October, Queen of Swords. So, Queen of Swords is definitely having to speak your mind. It's also a card that lets me know that you're being divinely guided. You're communicating. Communications are highlighted in October for you. You're speaking your mind. And like I said here that there was a new beginning in love right at the end. And you're contemplating it. Well, this brings it out a little more, because I really feel like for some of you, you might be ending a relationship at this time and starting off on your own. That I almost feel like I want to pick up the rest of the cards just to see what pulls out next. But for some of you, it's cutting away, purging what no longer serves you. 5 of Pentacles in traditional. It can indicate separation from your loved one, being alienated from a loved one, isolated from a loved one. So there could be some conflict in terms of love, or you're thinking about leaving a loved one, your special somebody. I think it starts in September, rolls over into October. This person could have air qualities in them. It would be, or air sign in them, it would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It doesn't have to be their sun sign. Keep that in mind. They could have that somewhere in their chart. But I'm feeling like there's trouble in love. There's some issues going on in romance for Scorpio between September and October. The Queen of Swords definitely can indicate an attorney. It could indicate getting a divorce. For some of you, that might just be it. You might determine that it's time to leave an unhappy marriage or an unhappy relationship. For others of you, it's a lot less. It's working through conflicts within a relationship. Okay. You could be on the out and out with your special somebody, maybe a lack of communication for some time, and now you're going to start communicating again. I do feel it'll definitely be different for different ones of you, but definitely just indicates some conflicts in terms of love. Okay. Then we roll into November, which is our month, and it looks like a decision's on hand. So this could be a decision in terms of this love, because love started popping up for me at the end of September. So you could be deciding what to do in your relationships or in work. There's a big decision on your plate and you're overthinking it with the Page of Pentacles here. This is a new start that you're overthinking. So don't hurt yourself. Just this is definitely saying you're at a fork in the road in November and you're trying to think things through to determine which way to go. Okay, so, and with the 2 here, it does indicate to me that it is about a union. For some of you, it's definitely about changes within a union that you're thinking about at this time. Then we walk into December, and it's a new start with the 3 of Wands. So we have progression from 2 to 3. So I think by December, you're going to have a decision made and you're going to start venturing out into a new beginning on your own. It's going to be something new. Either a new start in that, in that relationship. You guys are going to work through it. Or this could be a new start in business. You're waiting for your ships to come in. Or this could be a new start on your own after this relationship. You decide to conclude it. Or end it. You're looking to the future. You're looking in and I feel an air of excitement and hope and faith here. There's a 7, which indicates faith, and 3s. So this could be definitely an expansion of yourself at this time. You're just looking with excitement towards the future, towards something new and some avenue or aspect of your life in some situation. Okay, you're definitely thinking about the future, thinking of the answers you need, and definitely thinking about some relationship or some expansion, some new start, some new beginning in terms of love or work. It'll be different for different ones of you. Wands typically do mean love, work, or a creative avenue, some creative project. Okay? And you could need answers, could be looking for answers, or you could be looking to the future about it with excitement. That's a fabulous read for 2020. So that's your forecast. I hope it resonates. If it doesn't, I do personalized forecasts. So if you're interested, contact information is below. Contact me. Love to hear from you. If you like this reading, do like and subscribe to my channel. Love having you here. I love doing this for you, Scorpio. And do have a fabulous year ahead. And until next time, do take care of yourself. Love and light always. Namaste.